Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on What's Brewing with Gigi and Russell this morning. Yeah. Russell, thanks for joining us on the morning show. Always happy to have you.
Always happy to be here. And honestly, this morning I'm pretty excited because we got some 60s on the way, nice, beautiful temperatures. But, at least for now, we're kicking off on a Tuesday. We're almost towards that middle part of the week. So, we're getting there. But at least for now, we're in good shape.
Yeah, at least you're able to deliver the good news to us today, especially after this long stretch of cold weather that we've been dealing with for, I think you said 19 days.
19 days of temperatures into the 30s, 40s. Even some 20s mixing in. I believe on the day that we got the snow, we only made it up to 29 degrees.
Wow. So this is much needed, much deserved for everyone here across Eastern Carolina. I think you said some people are going to be reaching some nice 60s, not just, 60 degrees on the dot, but up into the higher 60s.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have a few spots climbing up to 65, 66,
nice.
67 even. Wouldn't be surprised if someone maybe even gets close to 70 degrees. So, it's all going to come down to how quickly the southwesterly winds will be able to warm our temperatures.
Gotcha. All right. Well, before we dive into the rest of your forecast, Russell, we do have a story out of Pitt County this morning, and this is about some new technology that's going to be in the EMS fleets in the county. So we spoke to some emergency management officials about some of this new technology that'll help with medication and fluid delivery as they are helping patients on the scene of medical emergencies.
Yep, and that'll be very useful given the fact, especially, remember there was one day he was talking about how, when it comes to, healthcare, it can be sparse in certain areas.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the information that we got.
When responding to an emergency call, it's important to Pitt County EMS that patients get the best treatment.
We want to do the best job as quickly and as efficiently as we can.
And they're unveiling new technology to help them uphold that mission. You're looking at IV infusion pumps that were recently added to every ambulance and quick response vehicle in the county. These pumps will help emergency responders give medications and IV fluids with better accuracy and consistency.
They help us to infuse medications in a drip form safely and efficiently.
Helping lower the risk of dosing errors.
Our staff work really hard not to make mistakes and to be able to do things manually, but it frees up some of their cognitive bandwidth to be able to focus on other things.
The new infusion pumps will help with a range of treatments, including cardiac medications, pain management, and critical care interventions. Before the pumps, life-saving medications had to be given the old-fashioned way.
So historically, they had to use math and an eyeball method with a drip set.
Now the tech is giving first responders a helping hand when dealing with not only adults but children as well. An important factor for emergency management officials.
I'm a parent, so when it comes to pediatric care especially, I think that's where, for our providers and then for the patients and the patients' families, I think that's where the biggest bang for the buck on the pumps is going to be.
The pumps have been wanted by paramedics for years, but funds posed as an issue. Instead of giving up, the paramedics got creative.
They put together a proposal of need and figured out how we could pay for it.
As they continue to better themselves to better serve the community.
Yeah, again, so really nice to see that they're able to have this equipment and utilize it in these emergency situations. And like you said, I think a really good thing to mention was the fact that sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get to some area hospitals.
It does.
So they have those medications and you're able to give those doses to people who need them.
And you made a great point, especially in the rural communities that may be 20, 30 minutes away from a hospital. Those medications would be very useful and life-saving indeed.
Yeah, absolutely. So glad that they're able to have this. This was brought into a lot of those ambulances early February, so just not too long ago, and they're able to continue their training on that as well. But let's talk. Oh, yeah, we've got a comment over on Facebook. Bernice, good morning.
Yeah, from Northeast Duplin County, she says it's going to be a beautiful day. I completely agree.
Yes.
It's nice weather here.
Can't wait. Russell, why don't we talk about it?
Yeah, let's start off with this nice sunrise taking place currently in at the Neuse River as of now. This is live look currently. Look at that. The nice,
it's beautiful.
high, thin clouds. You can see the sun kind of barely there to the left. Overall, we are looking at 28 degrees, calm breeze right now. Feels like 28 outside. Past 30 days, look at this, Gigi. We were well below average.
Yikes.
There in fact, at one point, we had temperatures running between 25 to nearly 30 degrees below average for the daytime high. But we made some improvement, but today is the day when we finally will make it kind of above that threshold. So for your morning checklist, hopefully you have that winter coat. Eventually you're going to need just a t-shirt, warm beverages, maybe sunglasses and sweatshirt, because temperatures are going to take off in a big way. The high, 65, notice how quickly we warm up. From 28 at 7 a.m. to 45 at 10 to 60 at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. That is a remarkable jump compared to what we typically see for an average warm-up here. 65 by around 4 p.m. Even along the coast, we'll have highs into the low to middle 50s. A couple spots, depending on how close you are towards the water, some of you will be cold, other spots will be fairly warm, closing near 58 in a few spots. Rain chances ahead, have a chance of rain in the forecast as we head into your Wednesday afternoon and evening, and then we'll dry out just in time for your Thursday. Clouds stick around on Wednesday, and Juanita, good morning to you as well. Please let me know where you're watching from as well, that we can give you a shout out to each town and city that you're in. 58 in the morning, showers by 11 o'clock. And notice how most of these rain showers are fairly scattered and light in nature. So we're not talking anything significant. We're not talking anything severe. Light, quick shower, it'll be out the way. By the late morning into the early afternoon, we'll once again climb into the low 60s, and then we'll cool down into the 40s as we head into your Thursday morning. Weekend, the first half looking at 60 on Valentine's Day. 70% chance of rain with highs into the 50s on Sunday. So at least the rain chances this week, rare but fair. Temperatures at least 50 or better during the day. Even at night, 20s and 30s.
Okay, well, I like your rare but fair twist right there. Like you said, we're going to be great today. You did mention some showers tomorrow morning, but really not too much of a concern with those.
Right. It's going to be a quick hitter. It'll be in here. We'll get a few scattered sprinkles. Other spots will be dry. And then as quick as it arrives, it'll be out of here. I give it like a 3 to 4 hour window. Okay. That they'll stick around, and then we don't have nothing to worry about at least until the weekend.
Which is great for Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people are probably getting their plans if they haven't already done so, some dinner reservations, or just some other, day during the day plans. It looks like it's going to hit up to 60, so something to do outside could be fun too.
And speaking of reservations, go ahead and get those reservations done now. It's already filled up. I was looking at a few restaurants for me and my fiance, and it's already filled. Everything from Ford and Shep to a lot of other places around the area.
Well, that's really good to know. Please make your reservations. Do you have plans now? Were you able to solidify any kind of reservation?
I think I'm going to go to the grocery store, buy a couple steaks.
I like that. A homemade dinner.
Fancier, medium rare steak, of course. Got to serve a little bit of steak sauce, and then don't forget the garlic as well. And if I keep talking, I'm going to make myself hungry. But overall, you get the point. The weekend overall is looking good. Even the rain, even though it will rain on Sunday, it'll be useful given the fact that we are still seeing abnormally dry conditions.
Sure, and like you said, we are dealing with that rain on Sunday, and this could be some heavier rain, right? Some downpours throughout the day.
And right now, the signal for severe weather is still very low with the weekend system. But yeah, moderate to heavy downpours, quarter to a half-inch rain at least is possible as we go into the weekend. I do want to show the 8-day forecast one more time for anybody that's just joining. Again, we are in good shape. 65 today. Even tonight, only getting down to 51 degrees. So I might actually take advantage of that and maybe sit outside for a little bit as the evening comes in. But then 64 on Wednesday, 50s on tap for your Thursday and Friday. Overnight lows, 20s and low 30s.
Yeah, this is definitely the day to take advantage of that weather there, considering that we're not really dealing with any kind of precipitation, just nice sunshine out there. Get outside, do what you need. Even if you have a few minutes at work and just need to take a quick break, embrace the sun out there. I'm sure it's going to feel very nice considering all the other days that we've had with some pretty brutal weather.
Yeah, and I mean, even our viewers are basically, joining us with that conversation. Tammy May Swanner, good morning from Washington. Good morning to you. And then also, let's see, Dana May, good morning from Fountain, North Carolina. Come on out with the sunshine. Well, it's definitely loading in as of right now. And then Michael Wiggins said, good morning. Your remaining snow is leaving today.
Yes, I know. I feel like over the weekend we were looking at some of the camera shots this morning, and it looks like a lot of the snow has already melted away. But there are some of those piles that, you know, just a few weeks ago they were, you know, 6 feet tall. Now they're slightly, you know, going down in size.
Down, you know, one day at a time, a few inches at a time. But eventually they should melt away. If not by tonight, definitely by the weekend, especially as we have some rain on the way.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's all good and dandy to hear. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Please take advantage of it. If you're even able to get outside for just a little bit, enjoy, soak it up. Good thing we have another great spring day tomorrow as well.
We certainly do.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be very nice, highs into the mid-60s.
Okay, awesome. Well, we're going to be back again at 8 a.m. for another news and weather update, so hope you can join us then. But otherwise, have a great day.